See, Ivan Che Innocent, a youth activist and a researcher, 18 minutes into 4 p.m. Ivan.
Yeah, Alaska.
Every one offer.
I think that I quite hear some no Alan account say me person may address it some issue be and run a trend our Ghana I Shatawale ni EOCO.
Okay.
Sa ka saga na.
Enter the net.
No. And I've seen various versions of this whole thing on social media. I don't know so Kaya as far back as 2019. Me know on this particular platform na ya numere asami di kan shows na ya na numere.
That's right.
Me ka kira o say emre bi beba e ma FBI for beba krom ha manfo am wo fraud no wo ye nketenkete a omumfiu na ba dia monitoring
because who can also say obi enu obeka tell say na media broni magini sika di and na my say for free now nyansa be na wo wuti ma obewi broni.
Yes,
you said it.
Yes, long time ago I told you sir you can never engage in fraud a wire transfer or bank trace obaka say obi anhu e bia now we are very ignorant because every single dollar that flows into Ghana I walk you through the banking system, no? I go through a mill.
That's right.
Because the financial system, no, the headquarters in the US, they see everything. That is why your father say IMF. I know the day is able to tell us how much comes into this country every year. Are very often a contradicted with even World Bank of Ghana. So about 6 years ago, that investigation was going on, and the time will come, big people will be affected. This whole year, the second version, owners of radio station. The second part of this thing will be coming. Just watch out. Oh yes, I said this thing 5 years ago.
That's right.
This thing may take long, but the next angle of this FBI collaboration with Ghana Aware Investigation will target owners of big TV stations. Just watch out as a movie. It may happen. Alaska. So the whole thing is that. Mahusa amanfo say oh na your friends are adding to na EOCO for Shatawale popular yes Shatta the BMT hey nanyom ya mede and I like him because if there is somebody or inspire manfo because no e bandana o
bandana
and nipa bia na timi rebranding
from Ghana
yes and since that we timi rebranding to become Shatawale and I'm sure say he has been able to inspire a lot of young people and as for give you hope and inspiration say we nipa na work harder and he has been able to work hard. So I like him as a person. But Alaska, when it comes to some of these things are very tricky. Then as a forum, Senka Ghana EOCO nkwa ko bi enu obeko Shatawale fie so kwakofano. I'm telling you on authority.
Right.
Senka EOCO nkwa ye friend say Raymond Achankwa na te ho say oye na djuma as EOCO boss can nobody will go to Shatawale's house. But the mistake in say that particular car, no, according to source, no, the gentleman showed it on social media and it was flagged. So back at Kentucky in the US, you know, they got to know, say, because they do their investigation.
Okay.
So that particular car, no, a proceed of an ongoing financial crime. That person has been convicted already.
US.
US. So when the US government put pressure on the local Ghana has a don't forget we have this extradition treaty with the US.
That's right.
And when the Americans come calling, you shake. And the movie another. So the investigation now isn't as if say obi no person abrantene enye uncomfortable, but it is where this thing is coming from. And these guys are still in town. It's not just this case. There are several other high-profile cases of more pursue. And my catcher said, now somebody called me from the port, said, "What talk from Canada about what we but the custom." So I asked him to send me the documents. Document or send the customs. I had a Shatawale could have been very often they are unable to provide the original document a show purchase because most of the cars coming from that particular place they don't buy.
Okay.
Because there is this Nigerian Ghanaian syndicate or more your friend is saying Canada. Opaka car see with na ya free ho. And they are able to package these cars and send it to Ghana. You find them in some of the garages.
Okay.
But car no be through we are customs on they are only interested in or musika will do things as we need to we are or investigate car as we no mo jai. So most of these cars are still in the system. But and I'm saying FBI and Canadian authority now but say you know every single car BR and I know say about several cars even last week obeyed in a car by a GSC or some of these luxurious cars.
Okay.
They want to go through processes. So it is an ongoing investigation. I am very active. So and yes, obia target here brand and so on person mugun anymore say there is pressure on the system, say they want to, and this particular car has been flagged already. I proceed. So if care is not taken, and an investigation will take it, but the may say or say according to sources, no, EOCO per statement on the Bible, I must say. Shatta say car no attorney $150,000 from Obiho on the street. Nipa cry friend Zach or new number and as for Alaska in the first place. Sa car na ye Lamborghini sa Eros na ye kan hwasem no street price $250,000 thereabout. So uton 150 definitely no.
I also say a reason concerns.
Again, when you are unable to provide document of purchase. Now, mum, the ADE and custom documents are here documented. And again, when I will talk free in the hall, you are not able because you cannot pay $50,000, $150,000 to Obi. Near catch us a high note to man. I will say minimum number. It doesn't happen often. Say, Basana, it may look like you are trying to conceal. And some of these games we understand because it happens very often. So I'm auto identify you don't want to snitch on the persons anyway that them because Sanya man cost will chroma the casting, but they have a way of selling it as a for them. And you see, Ghana Hannes, we are popular now and you're very careful. A man for be you sue, a samba would do one grass. This is what happens. There are a lot of criminal business out there. They move a lot of money through, and I'm finding you're finding saying money laundering. Nippana may not have any idea, but because we are popular now, what that kind of way. When monies are moving through your account, they will not suspect because we are a big person already.
Okay.
So these people do their big business, and they will come to you. Oh, Charlie, oh, there's a big boy that. You pay a movie sikabio, you pay a for account and you move $20,000, you move $200,000, you have cut $50,000. Alaska one engine.
Because me you maybe yes.
Yes.
Of a firm keke.
Yes.
Oh, but your account.
So some also say pretend to say you are buying this car from outside because you are a big boy. So the cars in the baby goofy be now with the social media. After 1 year, the owner will come and pick the car behind the scene. You will not see. So you allow yourself to be used. When you're careful, and I make a investigation. I got to know it as far back as 2019.
That's right.
And I sat on this platform.
And you stated it.
Yes. The next leg is targeting media owners, big media owners in this country, where those monies are coming from, how those money flow through. And because some of them also have opened that channel, okay. And in the coming days, I'm not crowd there, and yet just boys or more fraud kekeo.
And penny for
near Marcus in the coming days it will pop up. So you see, issues near very complex. Now, one you're careful, Obibe you sue a some bar. No much more. Lady Fane Hajia for real and issue buying. Do you think Hajia for can go and sit behind a computer? Charitable near conventional, I do Puna Jessica. It can't happen. I don't know her level of your friend saying computer knowledge and so forth, but clearly she has a beautiful face. She has that sexy appearance and so forth. So
our form,
people will use you because very often this thing you don't even use people's face. By now we are very ignorant. Now they will use your face, put your face out there. So somebody you become the first target.
And the man
behind the scenes, the individuals not yet when you makwaje. Asem no ba you may not have official paper trail connected to them. Now do makwaje na fe omo to baby. So some of these things are very complex and very complicated. And by the time Americans will move in say yeah ba also no, don't forget say they are just coming. Now ya tenasa investigation for over 5 years. Last time I catch your fraud no mo ye no. Oh yeah fraud na say 1 year. 1 year na you move $20,000 na wakoto car okro na na ye ball set time we use na FBI will not follow you because of $20,000. They will not follow you because of $10,000, even $50,000 they will not follow you. They just America for have a system of understanding the level of fraud and say they seek because America is very way about concern about financing terrorism around the world.
Okay.
So money laundering very often and the finance that particular way. So they bonita say sikana ya ketwa na was start here. Betimi ahwe sometimes baby a scanner ye very complex and intimi move and they will facilitate and make sure that it goes through. On second audience when yate. Yes, because over here scanner kwa baby or some channels be ebe here authorization say obi be yamanaba. Quickly, surprisingly, it's the same investigative people out there. They will clear it and let the money come. Okay. But when the money comes, they're able to do the paper trail to know wherever that money is going. What I said,
oh boy,
they know.
Perfume, forgets.
So they want to understand. Nigeria branches, they want to understand the syndicate behind it because one person is it one person doing this? Is it a group? Is it they part of an organization? Sikano moji are there no more there. They no more finance that kind of way, no. So it's a whole scheme. That is why the gentleman behind this whole nana something Ghana near ya jailing or US, no. The estimate in the form of fraud or run it in about $3.4 million. Alaska, which organization will sit down for that particular thing to happen? But they're just looking at all angles so that they can clip. The number of people are picking up from Nigeria.
That's right.
And Ghana, yes, say yes, and in the coming days, and in the future, some big media people,
big media people.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Okay.
So, some of these things. So, fraud, and my bank account in my biatum transfer to him, and now to know we catch us. Oh, we are popular. What you didn't know, person transfer for account. Be very careful because you can get a lot of money out of it. And sometimes they will ask you, Jessica, these things, you become, because the Americans are very good when it comes to investing. The last time I catch it, so even call social media now, was Donald Trump, and I will threaten the life. The whole Secret Service will spend years, and I said days, profiling you to know, say, what kind of kekana, where you're are you associated within? Because that is what they do. So they have time when it comes to some of these things. So you see, issue now because they're very complex, and the responses that Shatawale has given thus far now should give you some concerns. If care is not taken, and these people don't take this issue, your friend say, take it a bit further. A proceed from a criminal transaction, it will get to a point that one they may call for extradition.
Hey.
Oh yes, and if they call for extradition near the power, I don't know. Fancy be anybody on Bedina EOCO about yo. So I say I don't know what.
That's right.
And you go and face the Lord there. And one way a 170 by a very way. So I think that as at this point, say only nipa croton card man na na se for na issue na nyam kra gro biem. And na eka your friend say
and that's say beyond.
Oh yeah. We say eka remona chankwan come friend no. As I Saturday, you'll be a darling boy.
That's right.
And it doesn't mean that on time, no. Common friend, but the pressure coming, you know, especially when the car has been identified by the U.S. authorities.
It's a young yes, I don't know a car, no. You have a car who are by some U.S.
Yes.
Nipa or yes, I didn't know, or my convicting.
Yes.
And a car na year was system, and no advertising was social media.
Yes.
And I'm so, and the idea no ha.
Yes.
It's one much crazier no mababehu.
Yes.
It's yababehu dia or mine wura. And the security agencies say bua. Is that not it?
Yes.
So he established
and I know kwa na to saka adubio. Saka na nego to me fie sa.
Oh, that's right.
Those cars ni nyina ye bia, and there are several cars and do na to cars na they hide it. They don't show it.
Oh
yeah. Now let's go because sa Lamborghini near $250,000 oh. And the mere fact that we turn it 159 Casanos will give you some concerns. Hey, I deal with the F for do. But you see, boys, there we can find a way to run around.
I said last when Kofodia Street was a quite kita iPhone. Come on.
Also 300 Ghana.
Also masa. Mami kakra na mfanko didi. I say iPhone.
Yeah.
Na maybe say JB dan ko edu ka SS dondom. Na also masa ko. Hey.
iPhone 17. Apple no ye na iPhone 17 enya mba ba ko say ka benya iPhone 17. Ghana for the can ye bi da. So I think that we should be guided and we should be very careful, especially
very
when you get fame and this kind of thing. When you're careful, there are people because illicit business is among 40 krome and yard ketwa. And obi be kasa sa abrofo no so ba na mete some counter argument you be to na abrofo no so ba ha be wian na so ya na nanom na so Alaska you see sa niema no yemfa sa niema no nka asema na yo wa ma wani an na ho na owodo ho kokote a ono ne mra ya adwuma o de anya adwuma yeah her systems no very unique and China for timba have too gold na ya chi omo na so mo gu play mu de omo ko but you can go to China ubedam ya be fa ukọ Russia na akọ e beta mo do akọ Siberia obedo 24 hours oba na osisi achia.
That's right.
So her mra ne hihye ya adwuma so the mere fact ha your system no so weak ne na se for num ti no and I think the Bank of Ghana must also be very up and doing in some of these things because you see some of these things, you don't wait for international organizations to come and flag. Money is moving into people's accounts. And I'm for, so when there is nothing, Nipana yet to verify. And most of the politicians, even not just among for those boys, so even politicians and Kasa,
that's right.
People with dollar account, 2% and the salary are saying, and these people connive with this same bank to hide this account because Nipana or Jeffrey no money be. Oh yes.
That's right.
You can do a back trace of some of the banks. You see people with dollar account. Now who sike guma we yem be show. Na bisan so munya no ensa. Or by your financial intelligence unit e okroma adwuma be no moye. Na na se for. So anything over the years na sa na we. So the Americans are very angry say Adentina Ghana your financial all the intelligent way. Now your banking system not allow some of these huge transactions to flow in without questioning how this because obetimi tina Ghana. Now there is ultimate inflow of about $200,000 into an account. I did channel a bank no kwakoyi. Manager no no peka krama na no yemiso obi ahwe. Alaska in other jurisdiction. If you chill now more than $10,000 crash or my baby sell be
exactly.
There are shops in America you can't go there with cash. Dude, they take your friends say electronic money. Do you know why they do that? Because they can trace the source of the money where it is coming from, those kind of stuff. Or there are stores that the cash acquire. Even there more than $1,000 now kind $1,000 the man on you. Oh yes, so I can't trust or credit card
card
so that they can trace in as a form. Why can't we do the same thing here? Basa things that some of these things are man for falling prey to some of these things. So better. But yes, I allow ways. Some of these things will happen. It's unfortunate this thing is happening at Shatawale. I know become no nim who you.
Oh, that be.
He could be an innocent person or not there.
So I mention iPhone.
Yeah,
iPhone cheap.
Now Alaska, $150,000 no so take the cut away now. Say no cry and yes kaketwa.
Hey.
$150,000.
Now even Tiama Kakai
yes.
$150,000.
And the Yana said when in law no whenever adena watono you classify as a proceed of a crime you forfeit it.
Yes.
Yeah, you forfeit it.
You forfeit
the item. And say me no kasa isa car no.
Yes, lost it.
What aboka. The only way obetimi agene sika say nipa ko to free ne ho no. Akwa hold no responsible.
Akwa na aduane.
Also onim ni di onim ne number.
That's right.
So I think say onke kan sem ni ye na nkwa nkoduru a point extradition bebam.
Right.
Because ebasa be Jeffrey Ghana authorities nsem na ekoduru nkrofo ho so there wa winim. And because I am worried about the brand. Yeah. And then the reputation as a person. And if care is not taken on some of these things, Alaska might not be able to end well then as a forum. So I think as quickly as possible, on authorities, and Kasa and way be as or fast or resolve this particular issue because the more on your headlines will affect your brand out there or be associated in the war. So I think he should slow down and find a way of resolving this issue. Air drag it, I'm for Jina as if it's being covered everywhere. one way ya we endorsement na say for deals na say for no e be sell brand kra e bia so na we innocent because very often you know be akota ade free baby and sometimes you may not know whether ade awoto na chrono de na say chrono de what I say. So it's an unfortunate situation, but I'm saying say FBI is in town, they are still in town and they will continue to be in town, and in the coming days big media houses owners are going to be on their radar.
I think a Penibia sending message from that intelligence unit now. Can I say this is a perfect education? Yeah. Now, I wish to say, Anka, this particular topic must be repeated.
Yes.
So that at least a perfect education.
Yes.
And one, I was also Shatawale issue, no. Yen politics in Sinchai. Because only a man for I said Shatawale MPP time now one once yaba yachew. So now no wababa exonerate the Ghanaian authorities say anya one because we go beyond them.
Yeah.
Me da say
FBI is in town. Odi ho.
Oh,
they are in town. They are in town. Number so am force wako. So you see and yes, crime na esi enne no mo yo ntina
ala na bobo nsa
Alaska enya crime esi say oh majayo eya crime amanfo committed 5 years 6 years 7 ebi kura 10 years. Some of these crime no do not happen somewhere around 2013 2014 2015 2016.
Yes see mama hwe message yes see amra ya chi chama wuntumi no once MPs bebre ko ho say yampene. Yes, you do on a EOCO for crash. America for na batan na said it was all of a sudden almost most of them
now easy. These people are very vindictive. They make even unnecessary comment on it. Visa
That's right.
Because do you know America review the model for visa application? They say that's how social media handle the account. Oh yes, Christ. New application. No apply for US visa now. You have to add all your social media handles. So they will go and look at your social media. Nema will post to nema otro. So we nyansani na nema we nyina.
Why you move that one?
Yes, and sana. Because if they find any anti-American tendencies, I forget.
They reject you.
Oh no. They'll forget. Hyping Chinese sentiment, Russian sentiment. Oh, your page now, occupy American visa. So what him? So he said they've widened the scope to capture everything, and they are even moving to a point. I'm by UK for the new visa, but now when you interview, no one be free. And your documents and social media is enough for them to profile you and do. And sometimes, say, we need social media. They have a way of finding your social media. With you, if you have multiple social media, they'll find out and then they'll profile you and see whether you are fit.
I'll say, Ivan J. Innocence. Tie obi message. Joel, Krapim no South Nadmo Director, say Alaska. Eto de bia. Education and so kahon. Obaba ni ebisa say a teacher, right about a teacher and a farmer who is more important. Na unim na ko trust farmer more important than a teacher. Na yakasi jina ha. Ni oba trust a teacher is more than a farmer no. Ni yamano mark kese. Oba say fitie no teacher no be at town. Eti de won nipa komaso no. Abura komaso na pie won nanum. Alan,
Alaska.
President, you are going to Hunsensem anyway.
Alaska.
I don't know. Obi describe for our account.
Oh, they be not that. You know, seriously, like Avanka, you know, a serious fan of Shatan. Likewise, me too. You understand? Honestly, we are all fans of
Shatawale. Yes, enter the net.
Yes,
internet.
With this development, you know, at least. I mean, I said yesterday, I said no. The way things are going, we should be a bit careful because I don't see the reason why Ramon Acha would take interest in this very case. What scores does he have to settle with Shatta? I will be taking much interest in this particular case. And see, the Ivan kind of at least a be my dream will never be.
See, Obia sending message. I say Alaska. I say my Ivan can know he's right. Also only sofu penny be power Ghana ha. Our jiding aye jumada. na money lenders as the sika fa asori na account mu
Yeah. Oh, that is another angle.
Na ye be the amount.
Yeah.
Na so asori we di obehwe omushu tin. Into also Ivan we be asem so na in fact me yam crash no.
I'm on the fraud and Oko US and most of the charity organization, you know, I'm exempt from tax net and as for no.
And asofo so you go after them.
Alaska.
Okay.
Most of the money laundering na cost okroma nyina go. Now most of that suffer no hu hia ni wom.
Bio omo atade tintin.
Na obi dan fa no omunya scan.
Onu lazy no be 72 years na ne kwa pam up and down.
So to be a candidate, you know, you need to beg to be a candidate, you know. Alaska to be a candidate, you know. First, you know, the theory is that obi with a big your friends say big profile. Obi a big profile so for betima bo obi din na okura sika amu duru hardly na over suspect no ko your software kese na that's for no. Yes, so people deposit huge sums of money into their account na waba oba na software na yi nti we ya ebi o deposit me for $200,000 sometimes a buy in the name of charity US no amount for abie fake
accounts.
Fake charity institutions. Sabaya on bed dodge the tax net.
Okay.
And to church. Now I bet donate sika huge. Oh, now Russia, Abrana, Colombia, or more drag win. That's exactly what they were doing. And to what faith-based institution be or her. Abakacho say yeah charity. Or more Friday be sa NGO among for a year. Until or time sika no bet deposit at or soft on account to a bam. But and she say I want to send $200,000 at OD 50,000. So in a month, you know, so we need such deposit maybe 4 times a crown. Alaska.
Because I saw the number.
When you do in a month, we win $200,000.
And to be honest,
and to be talk no the chicha man for
or
talk no the chicha. Now or yes say I can say me can say
about suffer some birthday I suffer some birthday me checkers. I correction you say
does it make sense or something like that?
And I can say
FBI representative.
Seven person maybe a swing in Alaska.
And the whole shop for check cars.
Yes, such deposit in Libya. And that money can be free. Now, whenever you get free money, you can just do it to do it.
You use it for
most of the suffering of Majidi were carrying Obia Osika fabulously rich.
That's right.
Have a be on because they get free money. So, US authorities, you know. Alaska, how they trust?
Alan, wrap up for mommy.
Oh, on the issue of your papa, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, the issue of the jet, no.
Okay.
Any MP now making such allegations, no. Don't tell me say that MP is not aware. Say what he's saying, and you know.
But on records, MP Ivan are down for.
And can't tell me so on your west.
As you for down for.
And can't say the Okano, onim the Okano. No say and that's all can count. Let's say our President Mama Edu Japan and a Japan Prime Minister Bizan say no private jet now the buy and that him.
That's right.
You understand? Obizan say private jet now the buy and that him. Alaska Metina radio station Akacha will say whatever the MPP is doing or saying about our president or